Cancer, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Cancer Tarot reading. Cancer Love Tarot reading, Cancer Love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Cancer love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in Cancer. Whoa, Cancer. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. Well, you're in this Ace of Cups, first of all, as well as Pisces and Scorpio, a new beginning, feelings. This can be, here's the thing, this can be connected to a marriage proposal. It's just right off the bat here. And it's coming with the Four of Wands, which for me can be a marriage card. Venus and Aries energy. This is a reunion energy. I do want to validate if this is somebody you plan to see at something. You know you will see, or you think you can see, yeah, it looks like there might be a reunion going on at something, maybe even like a wedding, a school reunion, a party, birthday, what? But right off the bat here, this is like some marriage kind of energy. This is offer energy. It's feelings. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through, Cancer. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. And it's a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. It is a reading where we go into their feelings for you, what you might need to know or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? Let's continue checking out the energy that is coming in, Cancer. My gosh, I have the Ten of Cups and the Star. Cancer, Mars and Pisces energy. A new cycle. Life together. Had you built a life together? Were you building it? Was it on the table? I mean, it's here. This could be anything from getting more serious, exclusive, introducing to families, moving in. Obviously, the marriage energy is very much on the table. And it's coming here with the Star, Major Arcana. Met for a reason kind of energy. Written in the whoa! Written in the stars, you could say. Cancer. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Cancer, all your Cancer Love Tarot readings are linked in the description of today's video. You'll find all 12 zodiac signs there, as well as all signs tarot readings, collective love readings, twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey, and more. And of course, you'll find all of these playlists on the playlist tab here at the Tarot Closet. Which brings me to the last thing that I want to say to you. The Page of Cups is here. Is if you are, the Nine of Cups is here. Oh my gosh. Cancer, I just want to remind you, if you are hearing my content anywhere but here, on my verified channel on YouTube, The Tarot Closet, with me, Chris, it means somebody is stealing the content. Whether it is just my voice, and they are altering it or not, and you're seeing it over readings where they have the cards out already, or you're hearing and seeing my readings completely somewhere else, it means someone's stealing. Keep those emails coming, letting us know, because we are taking them down. Don't watch it. Block them, report them, let other readers know if you recognize them as well, because it's affecting the entire community. Okay, so it's already wanting to come in here. I think I wanted to move the energy a little bit, but more of your cards are wanting to come down. So here we go. Wow. All right, Cancer, what is going on here? These are yours. And there you are, Queen of Cups. It's in reverse. The Devil card is here. These are all yours. That was really fast. The Two of Wands is also here in reverse. So there's been a delay around this offer which for some of you is marriage. That's been really clear. But again, we could be looking at other things here, like getting more serious or exclusive, introducing to families, moving in. Another level, and that's the other thing. Look, the World card is here, and it wants to be in your overall energy. This is a life-changing kind of energy. It's the end of a cycle. It's completing a cycle. You could say like completing the picture. When you get out of the World card, the last major arcana, you move into the Fool, which is where things would, I would say, either be coming back together for the two of you or something for you. So what I wanted to say here is it's really clear. 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords, the Devil. Look at how it came out here. And the 2 of Swords, which is here where this person's energy is quite strong, and it really is a decision. It's a life-changing kind of energy. So we could be clearly looking at a vice energy, and that's also a validation for me with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Devil. Has a vice played a part? Is there kind of like an ultimatum? It's either this or this. I feel like that there was or is, and it may be connected to a vice, but it could also be connected to, well, what's in here? Also connecting us with the possibility of marriage, completing the picture. What does that mean for you? Are we talking getting more serious? Somebody traveling to you quite literally, like planes, trains, automobiles, you know? A relocation energy, or some kind of major completion around somebody's life. This is Saturn energy, and that can slow some things down. And in this energy, it's like there are lessons that need to be learned and goals reached, obstacles and challenges met and overcome, karmic debts paid. You know, and that's gone on. You can complete the picture and make life-changing decisions and move into that Fool energy. So this is clearly where we are now, the bigger picture energy. And also, I mean, it's connecting with the Devil card here. So that really is a strong energy for me around this decision, connecting to something here within the Devil card. So whether it's advice or it's money, maybe even some kind of third-party energy. So there's a couple of things going on here, and I'm going to look at this these cards in just a moment. This connection with the Devil to the 10 of Swords is a validation for me that this is you're either just the communication is just broken, you're not talking at all, or we're in a no contact, no communication, and or in separation. What happened? Well, you can't get any more swords, and the end of this cycle is really clear. But it's also really clear, pun intended, as we're looking at the Hermit on the other end here with this 8 of Cups, that this person pulled away. And there's a strong energy around the emotional and the water energy again. So there is a strong connection, I feel, to vices for some of you, but that's going to be really specific. So here in the partnership placement is the 9 of Cups. And right below that is the Hermit, as you can see, Virgo and Mercury. It really is a validation for me of kind of where things are in this connection. And I want to say both of you kind of here, you get out of the Hermit energy, you get some clarity and some truth, and you move into that Wheel of Fortune energy. And it's a turning point, you know, a new cycle. And the Wheel of Fortune, of course, is connected to Jupiter around growth and its abundance, you know, and also luck, which is really more about timing for me. But it's also connected to the throat chakra. So this energy of getting out of here into the Wheel of Fortune is pretty strong. It's coming here with the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, 1 cup shy. And I want to validate what we saw coming in right off the bat, the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Then the 10 of Cups came in with the Star. And that's the other thing about the Star coming in, that hopeful energy and renewal, because something went on here. It's like the pause button hitting play. Do you know what I mean? Like, or a period of time having passed. So is something about to change here around the two of you? The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, and by the way, look where it is. It's connecting to the 10 of Pentacles. Mercury in Virgo. Here with the Two of Wands in reverse, you're waiting for someone to make a choice, to make a move, literally. It's connecting here with the World card in a big way. It's in reverse because that is a delay. That is like issues moving forward. And it's hardly surprising, Mars and Aries, by the way, in reverse, because it really is connecting to life-changing decisions, which we see here. But it's hardly surprising because it's connected to the Page, which can be a younger energy, but it's also just an immature energy, like a student energy, trying to figure it out. And our Page holding on to this cup around this, whatever this next level is, would very clearly connect with our Nine of Cups and get us into that Ten of Cups. Yet it's connected to the delay in that, because the Ten of Pentacles is more of that energy. It's a long-term energy, long-term commitment, like the going all the way, whatever that means for you. And obviously waiting for, I feel like, not just a decision. I mean, there is a wait for a decision. And maybe there's a compromise around somebody having to actually move or give up something like a job. Or again, is there an ultimatum around a vice or something that someone needs to stop doing? Could even be an overworking energy. It feels really strong around a vice. Either way, it's that decision or compromise is here. Right below it is the Knight of Cups. And yeah, it's a knight on the move. It's the cups. It's the emotional energy, it's the water, it's the feelings, it's the relationship. But it's here with, again, with like a, gotta make a decision now. And that's the thing, it's bigger. Because right on the other end is that Two of Wands in reverse. And then here we see it. So has there been some kind of ultimatum you've either expressed or written or said and haven't responded? Because that energy is kind of strong for me too. Or is that just something kind of within yourself that you're giving yourself? Like, wait a minute here. Because there's a wait, and it's for the Ten of Pentacles. It's commitment, it's long-term. And the energy is like an emotional immaturity, like this person needs to decide. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, Capricorn and Saturn energy. Queen of Pentacles is like my protege to the Empress, and it's a really strong validation for me of an emotional kind of pulling away, an unavailability kind of energy, not being honest. Clearly the delay around this major, I feel like, decision. There is definitely hurt here. Cancer, you're here right in this Queen of Cups energy. And that's the other thing I wanted to say to you. Being here in this reading and the attachment that's here. While you're here wanting to, in this reading, checking up, you could say, or get some clarity, what you already know. This is nothing you don't know if this is your reading. But that's the other thing. Is this still for you? Because on one hand, this Eight of Cups, it's really clear somebody did pull away. Saturn and Pisces. And it's connected to the Ten of Swords, and the Devil. So whatever happened here. But that's also a new cycle. A new cycle. And that Eight of Cups can also be you sort of looking back saying, there's nothing here for me anymore. You're thinking about it in this Hermit energy too. That's the thing. And at that point, you're moving into that Nine of Cups. You could say manifesting it and making it happen for yourself, the wish fulfillment, what it is that you do want. Because you've clearly been waiting on somebody. Wow. The Seven, whoa, and there is the Empress. Well, that's just not surprising. In the upright. The Seven of Wands is here in reverse, Mars and Leo energy. And that really isn't, it's an energy of, it's sort of like maybe hearing them out, but it is also an energy of not just being defensive anymore, which is generally kind of like a energy you would have in the Seven of Wands. This reverse, it's sort of like either not having detached and hearing them out, or you hearing each other out, like the possibilities that are still here. But also for some of you that can be an energy of, okay, yeah, like I'm done. You know what I mean? And it's not major arcana energy, but it's what's going on kind of energy. Connecting here also with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, not really being totally sure, and really definitely in the major arcana thinking about it. The Empress is connecting with it. So look at our major arcana energy. Hermit, the Empress, the World card. I mean, the Empress, like I said, the Queen of Pentacles, it's in reverse here, is my protege to the Empress. And here is the Empress in the upright, who can create and grow anything. Abundance, new beginnings. A lot of the feelings that have been held back on everybody's side, I feel like, are here. They're like culminated, you know? And it's an emotional honesty and an open energy. The Empress, divine feminine energy, Taurus, also bringing in Libra by way of Venus, is connected to the sacral chakra I feel and the heart chakra I love. Timing energy strong. Has somebody been ready and somebody hasn't been? Has somebody been available? Has somebody not been? Because I also want to say to you, this energy, if that's it for you, that's definitely an energy of like shape-shifting into that Empress energy and going for it. Life-changing decisions, the World card. Getting closer to your soulmate true purpose. If you are feeling like, well, I'm not waiting anymore. I want to detach, because there is an attachment that's here. Wow. Not very exciting, but also really telling of where things are. The Queen of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. In the Four of Swords in the upright. Actually, there's a lot to unpack. And I want to say that the lack of confidence around the commitment energy is really strong. The validation of where things are is really, really strong. The Four of Swords, Jupiter and Libra. It's like kind of a separation or a pause. I mean, that's literally like where you go when you get out of the Three of Swords. And what's really interesting about our Four of Swords today, two things. One is, here at the Tarot Closet, which is where you should be, by the way, listening to my reading and watching and seeing me shuffle and hold up cards and talk. If you're not, somebody's stealing the audio, or if you're seeing this and hearing it, they're stealing everything. Please keep those emails coming and let me know. The email's on the About Me page here at the Tarot Closet on YouTube, my verified channel, and you can let me know where you're hearing it. I appreciate it, Cancer. So here's the thing. Look, there's two swords here and two swords there. And that's a really strong validation also around this Two of Swords, making a decision. Is there a compromise here around you and this person in terms of location or next level? Could this be something that has already been presented? Yeah. And so it's kind of like it really is for both of you, but also it's just really super clear around you as well, and like getting that confidence. If you're feeling like this is not, there's nothing here for you anymore. Look at as I say that. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting here, I'm looking at that, and I saw that light kind of go out, and now it's back. Is that telling? You decide. I sit and I look at these things, and I think, well, is this anybody's reading? Probably. Yeah. I'm just the messenger, so this is somebody's reading. The Nine of Pentacles, again, it's in reverse, Virgo and Mercury energy, is a really strong validation around things either not having gone here. Look at this. That's the other thing. Into the Ten of Pentacles yet, or something has, look at that, has been slowed down, because the Ten of Pentacles is on the table. And now we're seeing the Nine of Pentacles. Who's holding the 10th Pentacle? Well, there's a couple of things here. The Queen of Pentacles. In this reversal energy, it's a validation that it's still a possibility, of getting into that 10th. There's the 10th Pentacle. And even more so, I would say around the Empress, because the Empress is the leader of all 12 zodiac signs. Water, air, earth, and fire access completely. around new beginnings. So is there a possibility here? Yeah. Is there any specific leads, I guess you could say, in terms of communication or seeing each other? It's been really clear since the beginning of your reading that if you can see each other, the chances of that at this reunion being in person are pretty high. If you can, at that wedding, at that maybe family reunion or school reunion, that's actually pretty strong. Also, the Four of Wands coming in the Ten of Cups, also the Ten of Pentacles. There could definitely be a connection there, including even somebody who's kind of talking between the two of you who might be involved. But that's the other thing. It's like Two of Swords, like you're both here. Make a decision, make a compromise. Is there some kind of make or break energy here in terms of communication? Yeah. But more than anything, this is just, I feel like, what's going on. This is how they feel. This is what's coming up. These are the possibilities. Yeah. And again, it's just really strong for me, for you, Cancer, here in the Hermit, and getting this clarity and connecting with this, again, this Empress energy and the World card energy, and completing this cycle and moving into a new one. Is it together or is it apart? And that's the Fool energy, where you would go. Is there somebody around you already, or are you wanting to go there? It's going to be really specific. We're looking at Oracle today. I'm not reading it in reverse, by the way. Stagnation. My gosh. It's ice, as you can see. It's water and it's frozen. The water is the emotional energy. It's the Cups energy. So yeah, that's been a really strong energy around the feelings and the lack of communication. There is a melting going on. The Ten of Swords, the Sun in Gemini. It's a new cycle. The Sun is about to come up. That's really around, well, the Sun coming up, you know, and the new cycle, what you can see in the luminary and that Sun energy in melting that ice. A conversation, messages. It might be, if you can see them, that you already know they're going to be there. It could be that it's a surprising energy. Wow. It does feel emotional. Look, and there it is. This is really validating, because that is also an energy in that Eight of Cups of what kind of happened and what's also been held back. And the Empress is this energy for me of all those emotions that catch in the stream, you could say, an emotional availability and an honesty and an openness. So that ice is definitely melting. Ocean release. Look at that. The feelings. Make or break. Life-changing decisions. And I really feel that around you, Cancer. Feather. Faith. That connects us right to the Star, which is where we already were. We saw it coming in with the Ace of Cups when your reading began. A renewal energy, a hopeful energy. There is an energy here of like being pulled to each other, excuse me. Also here with Angel, compassion, and Feather, again, faith. It connects me directly to that Star energy. Although I feel like there's some kind of a message or something that was not finished. Ram, leadership. Wow. So this is bringing in Emperor energy. One of 4 cardinal signs, which the thing is this is Aries energy for me. It's Emperor energy. And yeah, you're in the cardinal signs as well, the leadership. So that's the thing I want to say to you. I mean, it is a ram, so it's specific, I feel like. However, first of all, well, it does connect with our page. Trying to kind of figure out yeah, how to move, I want to say, toward you, especially if that's at some kind of an event, you know, and if there has been some kind of ultimatum that you've given this person. Wow, look at this. But that's also, again, for you. Inner growth, a lobster. That's connected to the moon, which is Pisces energy, but it's also connected to you, Cancer. And it's like moving that crustacean out of the way that blocks the flow. You know, you have the wolf and the dog and things that are hidden, emotions, feelings. And the thing is when you get out of that energy, this crustacean, like moving it out of the way, inner growth, emotional growth, like somebody maturing as well. I want to say it's around emotions. That's clarity and the truth being revealed, and that's moving into that sun energy. Inner growth, release. Yeah. I want to also tell you that angel compassion energy does connect me to archangel energy. And that's sort of like, well, it's connecting me to the Lover's card. And that's just really around a decision I feel like you both have to make. The angel for compassion and love and wanting to heal things and bring people together in that way. Now that Ace of Cups, the World card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups we saw coming in the Knight of Cups. Do I think somebody is like making a major offer or proposal? I don't think somebody's coming in with a major offer per se or even a ring. But I do think that something here is the possibilities. It's like still here on the table. But there are some, it's complicated. There are some things that obviously need to be talked about and some decisions that you have to make and a decision between the two of you. The last oracle here is Wreath, which says honor, which is like, whoa. Honor, compassion, faith, inner growth, this emotional release, stagnation, leadership. So if there has been a particular, oh my gosh, these are really wanting to come off. Okay. If there has been a particular ultimatum, that's the word I wanted to use, and it's around advice or it's around a life-changing decision to, like somebody would have to move or somebody would have to change something major, that's obviously here. But are you still here? You are. I feel that to some degree. But again, there is an energy for some of you that you might be wanting to, yeah, move forward apart. It could go either way, I feel like. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I heard our song today, Cancer. It's right here in between faith and the feather and compassion. Feather is here and angel's near, right on the other end here. Never doubt my love for you. Do you think of me too? I knew you were giving more and I'm so sorry. It's the star energy and the feather here, faith, destiny. I understand the connection now, or I understand it better than I did. We were meant to meet. Do you love me? Do you think of me too? A lot of questions here. I'm sorry I hurt you. I made a wrong decision. Do you miss me? Do you think of me too? Do you love me? Wow. There's a lot of insecurity here, actually, around this person. There is so much left unsaid. I am making a plan to come to you. I have not let you go. I love you and haven't let you go. here with inner growth and release the emotions. I regret letting you go. Gosh, Cancer. I think we are soulmates. That energy is in the World card. I feel so much guilt for what I did. What is that? I stay awake thinking of you. Your last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self, Cancer. I'm sorry I made you cry. Cancer, that is your reading today. It's been my honor channeling for you. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Hoping the best for you and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.